Have you been switching Cyclone on and off? No, I don't switch it. It's perma on, but I off it like probably 70% of the time. Like not 70, like almost all the time in the early to mid game. I use I manually lock onto stuff like siege things and stuff. But if it's like mass marine, I don't manually target the marines. I just use the A move to lock on. So it depends what units I'm fighting against. Another TVT. I'm not. Why would he unsiege? Because maybe he was trying to push? I don't know. But pretty much lost in the game. I just tested an autocast on unit trainer. It doesn't work while moving.
Not enough
What?
minerals.
Yeah, it does. You gotta A move. You basically move, A move, and then insta move again, and it locks on and continues moving. In TVT, is TVT the matchup where luck matters the most because of positioning? Well, no, because not necessarily. It's hard to say. I would say build order matchups are probably the most luck dependent, but in TVT you will see at a high level games. Terrans often like put marines in front and like marines everywhere around the map so they can see where the opponent's army is. The problem is when you play the Cyclone playstyle like I did, you can't really put marines in front because I'll just end up farming his units, you know? Like I'll just end up farming marines constantly and then he'll just be feeding me his army. But Sensor Tower could have helped against that quite a bit, and I think earlier Sensor Tower in the third would maybe help against that. Thanks so much for the 31 month. Thank you, appreciate it. I think this is the only build, by the way, I can do in TVT. I used to do like this opening into expand into 3 more factories, but I think that puts me behind economically so much that now I'm doing like a triple CC while harassing, and I think that version is a lot better for this. Why do you call it Juicy Prime? Because it's juicy. What do you mean? It's like, you know, like a juicy apple. Juicy Prime. You know? But now it's Prime Gaming. Why did they change the name? Like, am I the only one that's like triggered by this? Why is it Prime Gaming? Why isn't it Twitch Prime anymore? Twitch Prime sounded so cool. Twitch Prime, Twitch Prime, Twitch Prime, Twitch Prime. Prime Gaming, Prime Gaming, Prime Gaming. Like, call it Gaming Prime? It still sounds stupid. Hey guys, hey, do we have any gaming prize in the chat? Primes in the chat? I can't even say it. But if I say, can I have some, any Twitch Primes in the chat? Any Twitch Primers, even?
What's going on?
I'm just saying, whoever named it that, it's shit.
Got something for me to kill.
And maybe you should consider another job because,
Go ahead.
yeah,
You're the
don't like it.
huh? Yes, above.
Okay, this is kind of scary actually.
You got coordinates.
Oh, that's hot.
Ought to be good.
That's hot.
Channel's clear, boss.
FCB ready.
I get ya. Fix online. Oh, I'll get there.
Okay, never mind. Easy clap. Easy clap, boys.
You scared me.
Hell yeah, brother.
Comms open.
From another mother.
Got a target.
FCB ready.
Yeah, that bunker's gonna save you.
Cyclone, show me who you...
What's going?
This ought to be good. In gear.
Research complete.
Comms open. Got a target in mind. Adjusting for new coordinates. This This ought to be good. Got it. Show me who you want to die. Move it, comms channel.
Command center upgrade complete.
Bad news. Big job.
You got comms open.
Bruh.
This ought to be good. In gear.
SCV ready.
Adjusting for new coordinates.
Our SCVs are under attack.
I knew it.
Base is under attack.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
Get some fire here.
Oh my god!
SCV ready.
Command center upgrade add-on.
SCV ready.
Cyclone. Got it. Comms open. Channel's clear, boss.
Not enough add-on complete.
I getcha.
Yep.
This ought to be good.
Not enough minerals.
This is a position where you can't win.
Not enough minerals.
Whatever I say, I've been in this situation before. If I say 6K, I will get flamed to shit. Thank you. You too. So there's no point. There's no real answer there. You know, like it's like I either tell him whatever else and he says okay, cool, or I tell him GM and he flames me. So which one would you do?
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Yes, I'll just say yes. I don't want to engage. Like,
Not enough minerals.
Oh, that's hot.
Job.
Not
That's
enough
hot.
minerals.
Oh, that's hot. That's hot.
Man the ring.
all right,
What's going
there
on?
it is. Text us out with the 5 gifted subs. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate it.
Not enough minerals.
Thank you so much.
Oh, that's
Welcome,
hot.
everyone.
Not
That's
enough
hot.
minerals.
Big job, huh? SCV ready.
Not enough minerals.
Oh, that's hot. That's hot.
SCV ready. Go ahead.
Oh, that's hot. That's hot.
I'm gonna ripped off. Yeah. Don't worry, I have my next line ready already, boys. If he replies.
Let's go.
Is joke?
Insufficient Beastyqt gas.
Man the rear with
Not
the
enough
gear.
minerals.
Go ahead. What's
Not enough minerals.
He doesn't want to reply to me.
SCV ready? Yeah. The Grim Reaper has arrived. Good.
All right. Maybe it's proxy reapers. I'm kind of scared.
I'm listening. Fair enough.
I'm listening. Maybe it's marauders.
Add-on complete.
What's it worth? I'm listening. What's it worth? Big
Oh, that's hot. That's hot.
SCV ready.
Let me scout if he's expanding first.
Goddamn. Fear the Reaper, man. What? Man the rear with
Not enough minerals.
Did I just explode my own Reaper?
Not enough minerals. Not enough
That's
minerals.
big brain, actually. I killed my Reaper so he can't. Smart. Smart.
Show me who you wanted.
5k move. Yeah, that was a 5k move. Let's see if I can push it to 5-5 or something.
Cyclone receiving. Moving into position. Channel. Comms open.
What's going on? SCV ready.
Systems go. Cyclone ready for action.
Huh?
Okay, this build is now much nicer and feels a lot smoother. Whoa, 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 whoa!
Cyclone.
Jesus.
Cyclone. Got it. You got this ought to be comms open. Oh wow. Show me. You can channels clear, boss. I get you. Got a target in mind. Optics online. Let's go kill something.
Research complete.
Show me who you want to die. Cyclone receiving. Comms open. Channels clear, boss. Got it. You got comms. Show me. You got coordinate. Comms open. Cyclone receiving.
Command center update. Base is under attack.
Gotta be channels clear. Show me who you want to die.
Bad news?
Go.
SCV ready.
Cyclone receiving. You got a target in mind.
SCV ready.
Nothing'll stop me. Show me who you want to die. Comms open.
SCV ready.
Not enough.
I can't build here.
Moving into position. Online. Let's go kill something.
SCV ready.
Channels
Command
clear,
center
boss.
upgrade. Not enough.
I gotta use up the mules.
I get you got cyclone receiving.
Build here.
Not enough.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals. Not
One
enough
thing is I'm
minerals.
so poor with this build
Not
at this
enough
point
minerals.
because I use
Got a
scans.
target in mind. Adjusting for this. Show me who you want to die.
Add-on complete.
Cyclone en route. Channels clear, boss.
Add-on complete.
This ought to be good.
SCV ready.
Okay,
Not
he's
enough
getting a
minerals.
third.
Cyclone receiving. You got
Not enough minerals.
It's kinda almost done, but not really.
Big job, huh? SCV ready.
Not enough minerals. Add-on.
it's online.
SCV ready.
Show me who you want to die.
SCV ready.
Not
Please move
enough
a tank here
minerals.
so I can nab it.
Moving into position. Let's go kill something. Got a target in.
Bad news? I can't build. SCV ready.
Oh wow.
Huh?
Not enough minerals. Not enough.
SCV ready.
Systems go. Cyclone.
SCV ready.
Not
Yes,
enough minerals.
yes, yes, yes. Yes,
Not
yes,
enough
yes, yes.
minerals.
Cyclone receiving. Cyclone receiving. Come.
In the rear with the gear. SCV ready.
Whoa!
SCV ready.
Okay.
Something in the way.
Show me who you want to do.
Not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
Systems go. Cyclone ready for action. This out of channels clear. Got a target in mind. This ought to be good.
SCV ready.
Not enough.
Did you guys
Got a
snitch?
target in mind. Channel's clear, boss. Cyclone.
Bad news. I can't build here.
Okay, who snitched? Hands up!
Let's go kill something. Gun.
Huh?
Not enough minerals.
Systems go. Cyclone ready for action. Adjust.
SCV ready.
Optics online. Let's go kill something.
I can't build here.
Not enough minerals.
Cyclone receiving. Channel's clear. Got it. Show me who you want to die. Cyclone.
Oh!
Not enough minerals.
Cyclone receiving. Channel's clear, Bob. Got it. You got coordinates or what? I get you.
Insufficient Vespine gas.
Uh-oh.
Not enough.
Man,
Optics online. Let's go.
I'm dead.
Huh? Show me who you want to die. This ought to be good. In gear.
Command. Insufficient Vespine mineral field depleted. Base
Go ahead.
is under attack.
Channel's clear. Let's go kill something.
SCV ready.
Oh, I'll get Cyclone receiving. Show me who you want to die. Comms open. This ought to be good. You got coordinates or what? Cyclone en route. Cyclone ready for action.
Mineral base is under attack.
Moving into position.
Insufficient Vespine gas.
Oh, I'll channel's
Mineral
clear,
field
boss.
depleted.
Nothing on. Got a target in mind?
Our SCVs are under attack.
Come show me who. You got coordinates or what?
Oh my.
Show me who you want.
Insufficient Vespine.
In gear. Optics on. Cyclone
Is
en
under
route.
attack.
Come, this ought to be good. Channel's
Our
clear, boss.
SCVs are under attack.
I get you.
Insufficient Vespine gas.
System. Comms open. Channel's clear, boss. Cyclone receiving. Let's
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
I'm giga dead, boys.
Big job, huh?
Base. Not enough minerals. Our not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
comms open.
Yeah, I'm dead. I thought when I engaged the middle, I picked up so many Marines. I literally killed like 30 Marines. And then 4 tanks were there, and 1 I think are unsieged. Did you pause spam? What? Oh my god, another Terran? Bruh. Please give me any other race than Terran. It's literally the DKE Sada. Thanks so much for gifting the sub to Dark. Thank you, appreciate it. Naris, thanks so much for the 3 months. Thank you, boys.
Not enough minerals.
TVT is I guess the meal of the day.
Bad news.
The special. Today's special we have
Not enough
Terran
minerals.
versus Terran.
Not
Oh,
enough
okay.
minerals.
SCV ready.
What was your favorite challenge? I mean, fun-wise, I really enjoyed Never Attack with Karen.
In the rear.
Additional supply depots.
Why don't you balance the 2 builds and go 2 base? Because having more Cyclones doesn't mean better.
Not enough minerals.
It's not like if I had 3 more Cyclones there, I would win. You know?
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
It's hard to say.
Bad news.
Never Attack with Protoss happen in the future. There's a very good chance that the next series
Already. Let's go.
will be
In the rear.
Protoss Never Attack to GM. And what we were thinking about is doing, check this out,
SCV ready.
doing like Templar drops, like Storm drops, Disruptor, and Colossus drops allowed. Because
Let's go.
with Protoss, even with Zerg enabling, what's it called?
Not enough minerals.
Lurkers and Banelings, it made it very hard because Zerg and Protoss are not as good if you just camp like Terran is, right? Terran you can camp with siege tanks and stuff and you're still fine. With Protoss and Zerg not so much, and if you decide to drop like your first 2 Lurkers or like the first 2 Disruptors or Colossus, the risk is extremely high because if you do like, let's say it's a TVP, right? And you do a, or PVT, and you do a Colossus drop and you lose it, like the game's done because you're gonna die to the next push, right? So for Protoss, it's much harder to invest that much into doing a drop because if it goes bad, it's really, really bad. So another reason why I wanted to, we discussed it, you know, when I was streaming last time. Why I wanted to allow multiple things is so that it doesn't get boring, right? Because I think Storm drops, Disruptor drops you see sometimes, but Storm drops and Colossus drops you never see. So I was like, what's the harm? You know, it's not like Storm drops are OP and then Disruptor drops are average. They're both, you know, all 3 of them are pretty pepega actually, so. It's just kind of to bring the variety to the series, I guess. Anyway, that at least that's my thought process. We'll see.
On the way. Agreed. SCV ready. Oh,
This ought to be good.
go ahead. What's it worth?
Got a target. What?
Got a target.
Show me who you want.
SCV ready. Big job. You can
Comms open. Oh, I'll get there. You got
Base
coordinates
is
or
under
what?
attack.
that's all.
Cyclones.
Oh shit, I'm trapped.
This ought to be good. Channel's clear, Bob. Got a target in mind. In gear.
SCV ready.
Let's stir up. Cyclone. This ought to be good.
Huh? Something in the way.
Enemy contact.
Oh, okay, dude.
Research
That was
complete.
pretty funny. I put my Reaper on hold, but I guess the Reaper died to Marine.
Ah, you scared me.
Okay, so the one adjustment I'm gonna make is I was a little bit mineral starved last game. So what I'm gonna do is instead of adding gases straight away like I did previous
Command
games,
center upgrade complete.
I'm gonna add the 2
Channel's clear. Cyclone got a target in mind. You got this ought to be good. Cyclone.
factories first.
Show me who you want to die. You got cool.
Then I'm gonna add 2 more gases,
Required.
and then I add 2 more factories. So that, even though it's like a minor change,
Channel's clear. Show me who you want to die.
it will actually make it so that my mineral income and all that shite is way, way better, and I can,
Huh?
you know,
In the rear.
allocate my resources properly.
complete. Command center upgrade complete.
Oh no, not the factory!
Base is under attack.
Big job, huh? What's going on?
I still haven't made any marines, so I can crank out a couple of marines right here.
Not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
Pattern complete.
Good song. SCV ready.
Base is under attack.
Want a piece of me, boy?
Not enough minerals.
For those that are maybe new to the series, I can make up to 4 marines each game. I just haven't been making them today because it's all TVTs and you know they don't have much use in this matchup.
Base is under attack.
Show me you got coordinates or what? Adjusting for new cyclone receiving.
Oh yeah, I just killed a factory. Wait, so he has... Wait, he has no... Wait, he has no production. He had to rebuild the starport and the factory. That's pretty funny. You can see the panic, by the way, in people's movement. Look at this. Look. So this is his point. This is my point of view. I'm like, oh, starport? This is his point of view. He's like, ah, it's fine, I'll lift the starport. He's not pulling the SCVs yet. Oh, he's pulling it. He's like, oh. Boom, right? So instead of being like, oh shit, my factory's next, he pulls them back and he hears the lock on. Look, he's like, oh god, not this shit again. He pulls this. Man, he must have been like giga floating money. Okay, so this is where I take his reactor. The thing is, he can't move the units from the natural because of Cyclones, because he only has one thing. So he's like, I probably need a factory too. Look at his money, because he can't spend it. Oh god, look at his income. Look at the amount of money he has. That's why it's very important to not lose your production, boys. My question is, would this be much more viable, less meme if you include ravens? Well, it's not about being more viable or less meme. It's about it be easier, you know? Man, the only games I lost in TVT. Only 5 games against Zerg. It would just be easier, you know, like it would make the openers way more different, right? I could open with I mean, I would honestly probably build Cyclones kind of defensive, and I would be aggressive with Ravens. Okay, Zerg. Okay. You know what? I am happy we're playing anything other than Terran. Like, honestly,
Not enough
anything
minerals.
other than Terran, I'm good with. I actually have not played a lot of Zergs, so initially, when we started this, I think I said that
Not enough
a
minerals.
Zerg might be really hard with mass links. I don't know which matchup I call the hardest, but
What's going on?
I did think that mass Zerglings would be very, very hard to deal with. At least early game. After, you know, it'd be more
Additional supply depots required.
viable, I guess, but... The problem is, against Protoss and against Terran, you can be insta-aggressive, right? But against Zerg, you can't, because of the Zerglings. So you can't really go on with 2 Cyclones out on the map, right? So, what you gotta do is just kind of build up the economy and the army. But the problem is, even getting a fast third is a problem,
Big job.
because I can't secure it with just Cyclones. Because if Mass Zergling comes, I lose all my Cyclones. So, Why don't you make a reactor on your base to produce twice as many SCVs? Okay, that's big brain. Everyone, give that guy a 5-head emote right now in the chat. Planetary Fortress is the third. You can't put reactors on your command center, but
What's going on?
I don't know if you're memeing or not. But
In the rear with the gear.
you can put planetary in your third, but the problem is you need scans, and then you also need way more scans in ZVT because of creep, not only to scan for units. And
Command center upgrade complete.
what if there's like
What's going on?
5 links here, and I try to land, and I send my Cyclones to clean it up, and then he just swallows my Cyclones with units? What then? A lot easier said than done, boys.
Bad news? Huh? What's going on?
I mean, it's possible if the Zerg is just AFK and it lets it happen, but yeah. All right, what do you have, boy?
Death from above. Got something for me to kill.
Uh-oh.
I'm listening. Ready? Certainly.
Little Lolin, of course.
With the gear. Go ahead. What's it?
You know I was gonna open?
Our SCVs are under attack.
I was actually going to open with Cyclone drops. I wanted to try that. But I guess that's not happening.
Death from above. SCV ready. Hit and run! Oh, yeah. Who wants some? Coming through.
Add-on. Command center not
Where are the roaches? Did I miss them? Or did he... Oh, here.
Ah! You scared me! SCV ready. In the rear. Big job.
add-on complete.
Dispatch. By the numbers. Armed and ready. You gonna give me orders? Go ahead. SCV ready. What's it?
Thing is, now I feel pretty confident to just
Cyclone receding.
Fair enough. Certain.
to just grab a third on the spot, because I don't think he has zerging speed, right? So if roaches come across the map, like, I'm more than fine with that.
Listening. SCV ready.
Additional supply.
Can't build here.
Not enough energy.
What?
Layer.
On the what's it?
Additional supply.
SCV ready.
Ooh, a little spire. Okay.
Insufficient grasping gas.
Okay, luckily, you know how I said massling is a problem, yada yada? Well, luckily this guy is going for Muta, which I am more than fine with playing against.
Ah! You scared me! I'm death from above. SCV ready.
Optics online. Cyclones ready for action.
Not enough.
SCV ready.
Channel's clear, boss.
SCV ready.
Add-on complete. Not enough energy. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
Research. Not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
Command center upgrade complete.
Show me who you want. Comms open.
Not enough.
So see, you know what the problem is, right?
Minerals.
Right now, I'm looking at this.
This ought to be
I should quote-unquote push, right? Because, oh, he's stacking and all that shite, right? But at the same time, if he just decides to make mass links, I will lose all the Cyclones and potentially lose the game. So, even though I really want to push and should push if it's roaches or mutas,
SCV ready.
at the same time, I really should not.
News.
This ought to be good. Systems go.
SCV ready.
I'm gonna trap the mutas.
Online. Let's go kill. I get ya.
SCV ready. Ben, go ahead.
Cyclone receiving. Systems go. You got coordinates or what?
Look, I'm gonna run away with a couple of cyclones to look like I'm leaving. Oh, he's here.
Kill something. In gear. Boop.
Go ahead. Yo.
Okay, well that was a lot easier than I thought.
Man the rear with the gear.
Comms.
Bad news.
Ah, this guy's dead.
Oh, I'll get there. I get ya. Show me who you wanted. You got coordinates or what? Nothing will stop me. Comms open. Cyclone.
Even with so few units, you can see my cyclones are losing the battle.
Channel's clear, boss.
Not enough minerals.
Oh, I'll get there. I get ya. Cyclone receiving. Adjusting for new coordinates. Nothing will stop me. Cyclone en route.
Just, I'm just trying to supply block it as much as I can.
Huh?
Optics online. Let's go kill something.
Insufficient Beastyqt gas.
Show me who you...
Man the rear.
You got coordinates?
What's going on?
Our SCV.
Was he supply blocked? Let's see. 132 right now. Okay, doing some work. Okay. Okay. We did it, boys. Worth. Yeah, I mean, these kinds of games are pretty much GG from the start. If you do a road rush like that, you have no third, you have no economy, like there's nothing going for you. And he killed... What did he kill, actually? He killed 1 SCV and 2 Marines.